You have this character, Mary Wondernubs. Is that you, or is that a version of you that you like to present?
I've always been into superheroes, and it just kind of formed over the years. For Halloween, a few years back, I think 5 years, I went as the Strong Arm, and that was my superhero alter ego, and then it just kind of transformed into Wondernubs over the years, and it became my gamer tag, like my handle for everything I do, and yeah, it just kind of developed.
You seem very accessible to people, like in the situation. Do you like that, or was that ever a burden to you?
It's terrifying to me. I don't know that I'd call it a burden, but I'm an introvert at heart. If I could, I would just sit in my room and play video games for the rest of life, and I'd be cool with that. Like, just hanging out with a select few people when I want to. But people need me. I don't know why, I don't know what I offer, but it's something that helps them. So I'm not going to take it away.
So you're operating the controller with your feet.
Mm-hmm.
Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive.
Can you beat a fully armed player?
Oh, yeah, easily. And, once I got out of the hospital, it became a thing. The Wounded Warrior guys would come up to me and be like, hey, there's this, this soldier, this Marine that's, they've lost this limb and they're not handling it well, and they won't talk to anybody until they talk to you. And I wasn't the worst off. I've got a buddy who's missing both of his arms and he's burned over 85% of his body. There were quite a few burn victims there, and I mean, we kind of compare stories, but they have had a much harder time of it than I have, with surgeries and infections and everything. But mine, it's just something tangible that people see and they're like, I don't know what I would do without both of my arms. And so they'd hear about me and they're like, oh, I want to talk to her. And so I spent so many days in other soldiers' hospital rooms just talking to them, like, man, this is not that bad. And I don't know, it just kind of came with the territory. The deployment was awesome. Like, there is nothing like being an EOD tech deployed, because that's where you're in your zone. Like, that is your place. You go, you disarm the threats. You're out there with this team, and it's more like family, but it's thicker than blood. Like, you do anything for each other. There's a level of trust there that I've never felt. Working with anybody, and it's not like stateside. Stateside is more, paperwork and training and all that. It's fun. Paperwork blows. It will always blow. But in Iraq or Afghanistan, for the guys, you know you're making a difference. Like, your part is something that is more than yourself. And it's humbling, and it fills you with pride at the same time.